The biggest challenge facing the industry is twofold, really. One is to talk about our fibre to consumers of the world, particularly the new generation coming through. We're the oldest fibre in the world, but we have to stay relevant to modern consumers. And so the communication piece is really important. The second great challenge is what we talk about. Okay, and for the modern consumers, for us talking about our natural attributes, our environmental friendliness, our corporate responsibility that farmers take, the care, the stewardship that our industry shows the fibre and the planet, that the content is so critical. So I see two things. One is reaching out, and one is actually the content that we speak about. Look, as a scientist, one of the things that I know, one of the responsibilities we have in science, in the wool industry, is to generate the evidence to support that communication piece and to give the content that the modern consumers want and need to get. Look, wool there are many, many positives. But in today's contemporary environment, there are a couple of things which are ironically fantastic about our fibre that's been hiding in plain sight. So a lot of consumers nowadays are very concerned about global warming, about the planet, the health of the planet. As it happens, wool is ideally suited as part of the solution. Not only because wool fibres last longer, there's less energy required to care for them, but most particularly because wool is part of the natural carbon cycle, unlike the oil-based fibres that clad most people. So wool, the carbon that's in the wool that you wear or you sit on or you sleep under, was part of the atmosphere probably 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. It's being recycled. And then at the end of its life, it's biodegradable. It'll become food for the natural system again, and we'll start the cycle again. And so wool has a number of these inherent strengths that are more relevant now than they ever have been. And so in a real sense for me, the great consolation I have with the challenge that we face is that I think the market, the consumers are coming to us. Our challenge is to be ready to tell our story. Look, one of the things that I think is working really well is the Young Professionals program in IWTO, and I've watched it evolve over the years. And if I could pass on one comment to the kids that are taking part, but also who aspire to take part and maybe missed out. One of the things where I've been most fortunate in my career is to have access to some great mentors. Okay, one of the things I'm enjoying most about this Congress is that I've been lucky enough to be on the other side, to be a mentor. But I'd certainly encourage the kids that are taking part in the Congress to take advantage of that, because through your career, when you look back at the twists and turns that our careers take, so often the good moves come as a result of great advice you've had, okay, or people that you've sought advice from have given you good advice and it's held you in good stead. So that's why I'd encourage the kids to take part.